Hello everybody, happy Monday evening. We're back with Metroid Prime 3 Corruption, session number 2. We left off in Brio. We pretty much just did all the tutorial stuff. Confronted Meta Ridley for a little bit. And then we were told to just go find the other hunters and just do what we gotta do, right? So here we are in Brio, like I said. This is probably like the very first area? I guess I almost said dungeon. I guess it's not really a dungeon, is it? But you know what I mean. Mature Kosh plant are used for storage by Brio natives. Unlike the younger versions, these have developed a thick bark that is only vulnerable to heavy weapons fire. Music is absolutely bopping right now. What's up, Rocket? How you doing tonight? Weathered altered ruins were once part of a much larger structure. Organic stone native to Brio. Okay, Wiimote. Please don't be temperamental today. Thank you. This music is so good. I'm just like sitting back and listening to this. Your notification was 1 minute late? What do you mean your notification was 1 minute late? What do you mean by that? Oh, also, I forgot to turn on my PNG for last session of this game. I didn't really realize it until, well, when I was setting up this stream. So sorry about that, but PNG Koopa's here. You'd think I'd be used to turning that on by now, but I'm not. Should probably see what these guys are, huh? Gragnol. Gragnols are vulnerable to most weapons, as they have not developed the durable exoskeleton found on adult members of the species. They often travel and attack in groups. If they sense a nearby threat to their hives, they will not hesitate to advance. Their offensive capabilities are underdeveloped, leaving the ability to fire pulses of Phazon energy. You wanted to be on stream at 0 minutes, 0 seconds. Oh, I see. So that you could be the best viewer today, right? Solid ice mass appears to have been made to gain entry to the temple. Gee, I wonder who did that. Hopper nest. The exterior is incredibly durable. Life signs detected within. Best first viewer. There you go. That's more like it. I don't know how I feel about having fishing on. I don't know. I'm kind of particular about my playthrough streams, because I like these to be like somewhat immersive, but I don't know. I feel like Metroid, it would probably be fine to have fishing on in the background, but I don't know. I'm just weird about it, dude. But like when we play whatever games, then I don't really care, you know, like Remnant, or like if I were to play Monster Hunter, just like whatever games, you know. Abiotic is kind of a whatever game. Statue does not appear to be attached to the ground and could be pulled with enough force. Nice. Also, Rocket, you still haven't stomped your daily Koopa yet. What's going on with that?
Stomping Koopas.
That is so loud. I need to turn that down a little bit. That is so loud, bro. It scares me every time someone stomps their daily Koopa. You don't know what they're for? It just keeps a tally. I don't know. I thought it was cool. Let's everyone know how many streams you've tuned into compared to other people. Security release node is active and functional. It appears that a small round object could fit inside of it. A round small object, huh? Oh, Arlo's barking. I don't know if you can hear him. Unable to use this object with current suit upgrades. Solar energy collector provides a means to access the security locks. Use it like vintage Koopa trading cards. There you go. I don't know, I guess... I don't think you can use it as a currency. I'm not sure if I can even reset the counter to make it like a currency. I'm not really sure, to be honest. Severe structural damage detected. Bridge hit by heavy weapons fire. Uh-oh. It's actually breaking. Door lock system engaged, unable to bypass security. That's a cool lock on the door. Wiimote. Okay, before we go that way, let's go up here a second. I mean, we can go in there. Okay. Some platforms are coming down. My guess is we probably have to turn it to get the blue one. Phazon Night Barb. Phazon Night Barbs are enhanced aerial mobility that makes them all but impossible to hit with normal shots. The group will work together to create a powerful energy burst that they will fire at their prey. Detonating the energy charge with normal attacks before it fires should destroy them. Phazon Night Barbs are the result of Night Barbs being exposed to Phazon radiation. These mutations look similar to their uncorrupted counterparts, but they are characterized by their greatly increased offensive and defensive capabilities. Nice. That's cool. So we came from this way. Connected to a security release node. Excuse me. Donkey Kong throat. As always. Go back up there really quick just to see. If we can twist over there. No, yeah, we need to go higher. We need to go higher. Okay. you all coming from? What is that? Missile expansion. Oh man. Up, 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 up. Hey, are these? Morphology Gel Puffer. Exposure to field gel has left the shell of the gel puffer highly susceptible to weapon fire. Gel puffers have come to rely on the toxic vapors given off by fuel gel for sustenance. They process these gases and then expel the excess to stay afloat. The brittle shell of the puffer, while durable in its appearance, is rather thin and easily damaged. So bombs. There they go again. Well, I guess we're going this way then. How do I get that missile expansion up there? Where? Oh. Yeah, we're gonna have to go around whatever. Take that all the way around here to get it. Can we scan that from here, maybe? Maybe we destroy that with hyper mode? Whatever it's called? Bioform is encased with solid ice. Oh, maybe not. I mean, I don't know. Maybe hyper mode does break the ice. I guess I'm not really sure. Metal orb is obstructing path, but movable by electro-grapple forces. Ow! I just hit my left hand on my desk. That Hoyt. Can I pull it out? Yeah, okay. Oh, so we do have Morph Ball Jump. I guess you always had Morph Ball Jump. I remember in my Prime 2 playthrough, I went like almost the whole game without using the Morph Ball Jump because I just didn't know it was there. What's up, Jaheim? I did have a good birthday, yeah. It was like nothing out of the ordinary kind of birthday, you know? A very standard birthday. It was nice not having to work on my birthday. It was nice that it landed on a weekend this year. So that was good. But yeah, I appreciate you asking, dude. Thank you, it means a lot. Just really standard stuff. Now we just try to finish this game before Prime 4 comes out next month. Shellbug are slow-moving roaming insects whose soft bodies are easily damaged. Until they reach maturity, they will not develop their phasite shell. Unable to retract into a shell to avoid damage, they must aggressively attack any potential threat. They will extend sharp spines to fend off attackers or propel these spines at enemies. Cash or Kosh plant. The Reptilicus use Kosh plants as means to store supplies, shooting them with any weapon will reveal their contents. what's going on here. Phazon vines are impervious to attack, but growths are vulnerable to phasite-based weaponry. So hyper mode? Yeah, okay. I guess we're going hyper. Oh. Why wasn't that working? That's really cool. I'm wondering if we're gonna get in any sticky situations where we just don't have enough health. But I guess there's probably enough, like, crates and boxes and little plants to blow up to get health whenever you want it, so it's probably not gonna be that big of a deal. I feel like the developers probably thought of that, you know? Mognar class war golem is without power. Did that just say unable to activate without current suit or with current suit upgrades? What's up, Josh? Stinky boy. Welcome in, dude. Welcome back to Metroid Prime 3. Wiimote! Okay. There it is. Oh my god. Reptilicus Hunter. Phazon corruption has granted Reptilicus Hunters the ability to cloak themselves. They use this to their advantage and will hide or move positions while cloaked to gain the upper hand in combat. Reptilicus Hunters are fairly organized despite their primitive nature. Usually attacking in small groups, they patiently wait for their prey to become isolated in a locked area before attacking. Their weaponry consists of an energy whip for close-range assaults and a throwing chakram for long-range attacks. They have adapted to their harsh climates of Brio and are quite resistant to fuel gel and heat-based attacks. Beastman, what's up, man? How you been? I appreciate the merry belated. Thank you so much. Means a lot, dude. It's good to see you again. It's been a little while. Oh! They are pretty resilient. Uh-oh. Okay, wow, they have a lot of health. At least with these guns, they do. Right in the ass. Josh, currently playing some Dead by Daylight. Nice. Gotta respect the grind. Nothing wrong with that. Stone structure is retracted into the wall and no longer active. Stone plates appear to be a primitive locking system, requires specific input to open. Okay. Hang on. Yeah, lock the camera in place. Beautiful. Brionian data translated. Age of Science. The ships of Brio sped to the stars in all directions, bearing the banner of peace. Soon we found stellar brethren in the Chozo, the Luminoth, and the Ila. Starborn knowledge came to Brio, and we gladly sent our wisdom to the new friends in return. The hearts of Brio were filled with pride, and they honored the Lords of Science for all the wonders we provided. As the time of New Brio came to be, the old ways faded. The cries of joy from those who honored science covered the angry shouts of those who mourned the old ways, the primal traditions. 1 second. Before we start going through doors, let's see what's going on around here. Props on not being shy using hyper mode. Watched a stream once where this guy was basically refusing to use it, kept getting to those vines and turned around, wandered all over the area for hours before he caved, used hyper mode, and shot the vines. Well, yeah, I feel like that's just a certain kind of anxiety, I guess, that person carries, you know? It is kind of strange that it uses your health, so I can, like, sort of understand where he's coming from, but, like, also, I know that these Prime games are pretty lenient on giving you health as long as you look around and break certain things in the environment, such as these, for example. You know, these will drop you health if you ask nicely. There it is. So yeah, I mean, I get it. And like I just said, dude, if they're going to be expecting you to use that, they're of course going to be dropping you health so that you are able to use it. So, you know, video game logic, I guess. I guess we can't go back up there right now. It doesn't seem like we can anyway, unless... Yeah, we need to... What did this say? We don't have the necessary suit upgrade to grapple on these right now? Yeah, whatever those are. I guess maybe it's not a grapple point. I guess we don't know what it is. It was something about it being a forced mechanic, so not using it was his protest. Okay, yeah, see now... You lost me there. I guess that's just someone being stubborn. I think hyper mode is pretty cool. I can see it being a little overpowered later in the game. So like maybe protesting its use during like a boss fight, for example, would be a better way to protest it rather than using it for progression where it's needed. You know what I mean? But yeah, sure, if you don't want to use it during a boss fight, then absolutely, don't use it. Korba. The Korba is a vicious, resilient bioform. It prefers to lurk above its hunting grounds, waiting for prey. The Korba relies on the smaller Snatchers to levitate victims to a point where the Korba can devour them. What the Korba cannot digest, it expels to feed the Snatchers. This symbiotic relationship works well for both Korba and Snatchers. Snatchers! Snatchers are cunning, albeit weak bioforms. Unable to kill most prey on their own, they rely on the stronger Korba to do the work for them. Snatchers will swarm onto a target until it is overwhelmed. Once they have their prey, they will use their power to levitate, lifting the victim to a point where the Korba can devour them. What the Korba cannot digest, it expels to feed the Snatchers. Kind of cool. Okay. Here it is. I was just gonna say, yeah, we're missing some way to get in there. Taloric alloy. Does that break with the morph ball bomb? Yes. Yes, it does. Yeah, I hope you've been good, Beast Man. I really do. Glad to see you here. And now, thankfully, for this playthrough, I hopefully won't forget to use the Morph Ball jump for the entire game. That's going to be a lot of fun. Ornamental panel is covering part of the statue. It could probably be ripped off. Statue contains several liters of unstable fuel gel. Igniting the gel may destroy the statue. Okay, hang on. I saw a missile expansion there. We might need the Korba, maybe? Hang on, so these, it says that these levitate you, right? So what if... I think we had to go to the left. But hang on, maybe we can bust a wall over here. Okay, nice. Yep, all has been pretty well, same old. Working and streaming when I can, that's pretty much sums it up. Finally getting to this game because, you know, Prime 4 comes out in a month. Less than a month, literally 3 weeks. So... will Luke be able to get this game done in time? Well, we're gonna find out. I'm gonna try. Oh, the grapple swing was a separate power. Interesting. Was the grapple swing a separate power in the other games? I thought it just came with the grapple beam itself. Interesting. I wonder what that is. Grab it from down here? Probably not, but I'm gonna try. No, sir. That's an ice door. Can't do anything about that. Oh, come on! Stopped my grapple. It's not fair. Uh-oh. Oh, okay. So, Beastman, if you're still in chat, how do you feel about Prime 3 compared to the other two games? I know that this one's a little bit more contentious to some people. After playing for about 2.5, almost 3 hours, I think I see why already. This game is definitely a little bit more linear and a little bit more combat focused, and I think that they definitely developed it that way for the Wii. I think that's why. I'm not 100% sure, but that's my guess. But that does not bother me at all. I'm actually kind of enjoying this a lot. I think it might be kind of refreshing, honestly, to have a little bit more of a linear experience playing a Prime game. Oh. Ooh. Where are we? We still have to go this way, don't we? I don't think we've been this way yet. Yeah, this is new. Ooh! Jump scare. Oh, he was a different kind. Yeah, scan. Reptilicus. Scans indicate a mutation that allows the Reptilicus to teleport over short distances. Commonly used as a combat tactic to corner and trap their prey, the Reptilicus appear to suffer from Phazon corruption, and all higher thought processes have been replaced by savage bloodlust. This corruption has also increased their resistance to heat-based attacks and fuel gel. Man, we need something to start melting this ice. Ooh, yes, please. Oh, hang on. Okay, can rip that off. So many energy tanks in this game. I'm guessing it's for hyper mode. We're already at 3. Okay, we got more lore. Golden Age. Look now to the past, into the time of peace on Brio. See the age of gold, when our world was a paradise unrivaled. Hear the songs of joy filled the streets of the royal city as the people honor the coming of Brius the First and the Liberator. Behold the launch of our first ship to the stars on that day, and witness the rise of science, of a new Brio. See this, and see the beginning of our downfall. It's a bit shorter for sure, but also fun seeing the insane weapons progression. Nice. I'm excited. I'm excited for it to be a little bit shorter, too, just because hopefully that's a little bit more insurance for me to get this game done on time. I definitely don't have a problem with that. I really like the other hunters, too. I like how they're a part of the story, and they actually have pretty nice voice acting and stuff. It's really cool to see that. They all have their own cute little personality and cool little powers. Yeah, we've already been up here. Phazon within ice compound have begun to attack the trapped bioform. With me being a Metroid vet, you see no reason I won't power through this. I wouldn't know if I'm a Metroid vet. I'm not sure if I would say that. This is still a first playthrough, so... I don't know. I mean, I feel like Prime 2 kind of gave me a few issues during that playthrough. But it wasn't horrible by any means either. Oh, I meant to scan the enemies. But if this is just, like I said, more of a straight up first-person shooter, then yeah, maybe I will kind of power through it. That's a missile expansion. But yeah, at this point, I think I've played more Metroid games than I haven't, which is kind of exciting. The Metroid backlog is slowly starting to diminish. Oh, you're doing good, Jaheim. Good. I was worried, bro. I always need to do my stream check-in on Jaheim to make sure he's doing good. Am I getting Kirby Air Riders? Probably. I think I'm pretty sold on it at this point, to be honest. It does look really nice. And to be honest, I think it will probably be better than Mario Kart World turned out to be, so I think I'll probably end up getting it. I don't have a whole lot of nostalgia for the original game. I never owned it, but I used to rent it a lot as a kid. I used to do the city... What do they call it? The city... I forget what they call it, dude. The minigame mode in the city where you collect the power-ups. I played the crap out of that in the original Kirby Air Ride on the GameCube. So I'm excited to try that out. But yeah, it looks super good. So I'm excited for it. Atomic corporeal energy. Atomics are creatures composed entirely of energy. A strong energy blast is adequate to destabilize the atomic and cause it to explode. They are sustained by their core, which generates a constant supply of electricity. When an abundance of energy has been produced, the atomic will discharge a section of its body in the form of an explosive projectile. When near sources of energy of an opposite polarization, the atomic will respond aggressively. Go! There we go. I suppose I did spot the tunnel block in a matter of seconds. I don't know, man. Don't speak too soon. You know, when you stream, your like IQ goes down by at least like 60 points. You just start missing really simple things. Back in my day, we used to call it the Let's Play curse. But I feel like people don't even know what Let's Plays are anymore. Sadly, so I don't know if that's quite the right verbiage anymore. You finally beat ZA. Nice, dude. Yeah, I did not end up getting ZA. Hatch can only be opened from the inside. Okay. Distributor offline. Hang on, what did these say? Explosive may damage them. Okay. See, like that. I was busy talking to chat and I didn't read that the explosives may damage the hatches. You know, stuff like that's going to be happening a lot. Unit is one of a series of power rods. Connect all the rods to restore power. I kind of like the expanded use on the Grapple Beam in this game. I know it's just Wiimote Waggle, but I kind of do like it. It's a little cumbersome for streaming, but feels kind of nice flinging the nunchuck around and grappling shit. Satellite interface unit is powered. Control systems are distributed. Or I'm sorry, disrupted. Realign controls to engage interface. Oh, new map. Oh, I see. There's different sections of the planet you can fly to with your ship. I see. That is kind of really cool.
Samus, the satellite data has revealed two distinct energy signatures. They must be supplying power to the siege. If these targets are eliminated, the shield will be removed. We are uploading the location of each energy signature and nearby landing sites.
Okay. So can we pick which one we want to go to first? Probably. That kind of breaks up the linearity a little bit. Hey, is that our bro back there? Yeah, that's our bro. Is he watching us? It's kind of creepy. I forget what his name was. I do kind of feel like I'm scanning a little bit more in this game than normal, but maybe not. I don't know. I feel like you were always destined to scan in the Prime games, but I feel like I am scanning more than normal, though. The old gel is susceptible to extreme temperatures and will freeze if exposed to cold. Interesting. Give me a second. And we still don't have the power to freeze. If only we could have waved over our bro. Yeah, so, yep, can't go this way yet then. How do I get that up there? Is there a door? No, there's a morph. Oops. There's a morph ball spot. Ooh, ouch. I want to double check this a second. That missile expansion would be kind of nice. Can we attach to that? Are we really morph ball jumping? Morph ball bomb juggling up there? Yeah, I suppose we are. Ouch. Cool. Gragnol adult. The large tail that characterizes the Gragnol adult is also their weakness. If pulled with enough force, it will tear them apart. An explosive blast will temporarily incapacitate them, making them easier to target. They possess the ability to generate an energy shield around their bodies, preventing beam shots from damaging them. They are cunning predators flying through their turf in search of unwary prey. They use bursts of Phazon energy to overwhelm their targets and then swoop down to finish them. Maturity has provided them with a very durable exoskeleton. Ouch. I keep hitting my left hand on the bottom of my desk. Awesome. How many is that now? 20? Yeah. Oh God. Those whips are so cool. So we're good to just kind of dip out, right? Yeah. As far as I can see. Aw. Alpha Hopper. Alpha Hoppers are characterized by their unique color and durable hide. They are highly territorial and will attack any creature who wanders too close to their nest. When hunting in packs, they will often keep their distance while others move in to attack at close range. Like all hoppers, their legs end in sharp talons and can be used to shred through any prey that gets close enough. Ah! Oh yeah, hyper mode's a thing. He's almost dead. Bye-bye. Ow! Alright, fine. I will enter hyper mode. Wait, I thought that was supposed to use up an energy tank. I don't know. Maybe I picked up enough health where it just automatically refilled it. Oh, wrong way. Can I scan those little guys? No, I don't think so. Wiimote. There you are. Left or right? Fiery air dock.
Man, I
Thorn
spent
jungle
hours of my life stomping Koopas.
There he is. Thanks, Rocket. I don't know, adventurers always go left, but the fiery air dock sounds kind of cool, so I'm actually going to go there first.
Come on, man, hurry up! Hurry up, please. Hurry up, please. Hurry up, please.
Hurry up!
Hurry up, please. Hurry up!
I like how DK comes in at the quietest moment possible to rupture everyone's eardrums.